2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you to 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. And when you take a look at the Clippers, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. Big fella, let's talk about Chris Paul, one of 3 players in NBA history to average at least 18 points, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. Magic's done it. The Big O has done it. What more do I have to say?
It's tough, right?
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At center, standing 6'11", number 53, Miles Plumlee. At power forward, standing 7 feet even, number 16, Al Gasol. At point guard, standing 6'3", number 2, Goran Dragic. At guard was number 24, 6'6" from Lowell High School, Kobe LeBron. Standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. It doesn't get any better than this. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, they may share a building, but there's no love lost between these two teams. Up next, the Los Angeles Clippers up against the Los Angeles Lakers. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing the 3-point battle like this. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Los Angeles on D. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
You know, it's interesting to look at the relationship between Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Blake, the unquestioned top dog until CP3 arrived 3 seasons ago, and Paul, of course, such a vocal leader. I think it's taken them some time to find the balance in that dynamic.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force in virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Crawford, no one around him. Misses the 3. Lakers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
first miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Here's Jordan Gasol with the block. And passes to Plumlee. Kicks to James. There's Dragic with the 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Dragic has got 5.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Inside. Tries again, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
You know, for a player whose star shines as brightly as Blake Griffin, Steve, it seems there are a lot of naysayers regarding his game, although I think you and I would agree he expanded his game, certainly this past year.
Well, I can tell you this. I am not one of those naysayers because I think Blake Griffin was the third best player in the NBA last year. The offensive expansion to his game, the post-game, the passing, the ball handling in transition. I mean, he is an amazing player, and he has gotten better and better every year.
Now Dragic. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. And Bryant kicks to LeBron. And Gasol, here we go. And soft on the front of the rim and drops. Gasol's got his first points of the night.
And, you know, hey, anytime a player starts to get a lot of endorsements and TV spots, it puts him under the magnifying glass. You become a target. Other players see Blake Griffin on that pedestal. They're not going to hesitate sometimes to try to take him down the peg.
Clippers trail by 3. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. LeBron grabs the miss.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And for Griffin, an all-star from his rookie season, the spotlight came early, but it hasn't taken away from his competitive drive. And I think the criticism he's faced, fair or not, it will only spur him to greater heights.
And that one misses.
Well, Kobe Bryant last season for the first time introducing high tops as his custom basketball shoes, looking to provide a little more support for that injured Achilles.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for Pau Gasol. Trevor Ariza's checked in for LeBron. And Thomas subbed in for Goran Dragic. And now here comes Kobe leading the break. Spencer Hawes grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he gets it to go. And Kobe had been wearing ultra-low tops. Do you think that contributed, Clark, at all to his Achilles injury?
No, I won't point to that. An Achilles injury is a freak injury. I mean, it can happen any number of ways. It's just a freak thing, in my opinion.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Morris kicks to Thomas. Here's Sullinger. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Sullinger's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Clippers trail. The drive by Paul. And the shot is good.
How many times have we seen him do that? Just batter a defense with his ability to explode to the basket.
Here's Ariza. That doesn't go either for Ariza. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Paul dishes to Hawes, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hawes got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots. Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another one falls for the Clippers.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been No separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Here's Sullinger, and Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Reddick is in the corner. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
J.J. Reddick.
6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ariza. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Los Angeles on top, up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Tune in next Wednesday night, November 5th. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. You don't want to miss it.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And on top of that, they're really starting to knock down that long-range three ball tonight as well.
Trevor Ariza out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's James in at the power forward position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Thomas. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
What a finish with that hoop.
Clipper shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%.
Isaiah Thomas, a 20-point-per-game scorer last season, and putting up those points with great efficiency, too. And this came despite strained ligaments in his shooting wrist and other nagging injuries, and yet continues to give production.
And the Lakers with possession here. Ariza, right side. Sullinger passes to Ariza. James kicks to Ariza. From deep. The shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And for Thomas, he'll always have his doubters because of his stature.
Yeah, he's only 5'9", and that might be generous. But, man, does he pack a lot of game into that frame. I mean, he gets after it at both ends. He's a competitor. He's confident. As great as he is on offense, he does tend to give up a little bit at the other end.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
It's Crawford on the wing. And stolen by Ariza. The drive by James. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think of, but just always in control. Kind of an old school game, but one that was tremendously successful over the course of his almost 2 decades with the Utah Jazz.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, the Clippers were sold this offseason for a staggering $2 billion. That's about 4 times more than the Kings sold for 1 year prior, and more than 7 times what the Sixers sold for in 2011. What happened? About a third of the league's teams have sold within the last 5 years. As they've sold out, guys, it's becoming a seller's market.
Only so many teams to go around, Doris. Thanks. The Lakers making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him Bucket. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
James with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Barnes dishes to Plumlee. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Now the Clippers moving it up. Barnes with the ball. Redick with the bucket. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
And that one's good. 8 points for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Got that one up quick. 9 points for Crawford.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Crawford drives in. Rebound the Lakers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Well, these are a pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. You know, this is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other.
Here's Redick. And the shot is long.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And a quick look at the year Blake Griffin had last season. 6th in scoring, 16th in shooting percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league as well. So this is a guy who had a lot of double-figure nights on the glass.
You know, Steve, going back to his scoring average for a second, I mean, you can see what a go-to guy was for them all season long. They really counted on him to carry the load.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Starting out this series, Clark, they're just, getting a feel for each other, feeling out this year's roster.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You know, in the early season, you do a little scouting. This is where you get your bearings and kind of figure out what you need to do to beat those guys. I love these rivalries.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Pau Gasol's checked in for Plumlee, and Marcus Morris subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Davis is checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for J.J. Redick. Lakers leading by 6. James outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Bryant can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 7. Now here's Barnes. 7 points in the game. And there's the call on James.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Davis, the pass to Crawford. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. The Lakers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the 2nd quarter, guys.
Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Picks it out to Crawford. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Lakers leading by 5. It's deflected. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retaining possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jared Sullinger comes in for LeBron. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Kobe. And then for Los Angeles, Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jordan. And Dudley subbed in for Jamal Crawford.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Now, here's Ariza. Dragic gets the bucket.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Here's Dragic. 10 points for him. Here's Gasol. Banked in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Pass to Hawes. 4 seconds left. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Got a piece of it. Sullinger. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into the second half, what do you expect to see from this offense you're facing tonight?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Coach, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Jamal Crawford in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Crawford and Barnes filling out the wings. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot.
DeAndre Jordan. That's his first personal foul.
Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Knee tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, groin, toe. I'll tell you, Kobe had suggested to him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
And Pau never really the burly type, but for 7-footers, getting as light as possible can really reduce the problem on those joints.
Yeah, it does. They say every 5 pounds takes some significant wear and tear off your joints. And we've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's leaned up considerably in power, able to play both power forward and center. I think the lighter weight will serve him well.
You know, it's interesting. Chris Paul possessing great quickness, and yet his natural inclination is not to push the pace. He tends to prefer to operate in the half court, running the pick and roll.
Plumlee, no luck.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Bank shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's James. An easy 2 points on the layup. James has got 12 points in the game.
He's got such good hands around the basket. He rarely allows those opportunities to slip away.
The Clippers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. You talk about Paul's preference to play in the half court. Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan Clark tend to flourish in the open floor.
And to me, Kevin, it's really about finding that balance, the right balance. But a good sign for the Clippers has been Blake's development as a half-court offensive weapon. He's shooting it better facing the basket. He's shooting it better with his back to the basket. And he's making his free throws at a higher rate. So that lends itself to being a little more effective in the half-court.
Good observation. And so here are the Clippers. Following the bucket by the Lakers. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Crawford.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Crawford, no one around him. Another one falls for the Clippers. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Doc Rivers certainly hasn't minced words since joining the Clippers. He's held each player accountable and defined roles. told DeAndre Jordan he wouldn't run any plays for him, that he just wanted him to focus on defense. Jordan said, Doc knows how to reach people. There are egos on every team, and he knows how to control all of that. It's honesty. Refreshing, gentlemen.
Champion with the Celtics. He's one of the best coaches in the league. Thanks, Doris.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Matt Barnes.
Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content with what they had. They added vet after vet as the season progressed and really made some nice additions.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from J.J. Redick.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball on the open floor.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
Now here's Jordan. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see. You know, an interesting statement came from the mouth of CP3 last year when he mentioned that he feels that Allen Iverson was the most influential player ever. Interesting. Most probably would have said Jordan.
When you talk about Allen Iverson's influence, you know, Chris Paul wears the number 3 jersey in honor of Iverson. Paul was about 10 years old when the answer started his NBA career, so a huge influence.
Clippers trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And that one's good. And that's now 25 points for Crawford.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
And you look at Chris Paul and Allen Iverson. What similarities do you see in their games?
Well, really just size. That's the only thing. Allen Iverson was a speed merchant. Chris has tremendous and deceptive speed, a little stronger, more of a quarterback. AI was just a flat-out killer as a scorer. I mean, the guy did some amazing stuff for a long time at his size. I mean, he was 6 feet tall and 150, 160 pounds. Just put buckets on guys like I hadn't seen a small guy do since Nate Archibald. And Isaiah Thomas was similar, but a little stronger.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And it's Paul penetrating. Missed inside. Shoots the 3. And that's good. Kobe Bryant for the triple. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
No problems knocking that one down. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Some changes for the Lakers. Sellinger's checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Kobe. The Clippers also making some changes. Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Davis comes in for Blake Griffin. And Dudley subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Now Paul, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. No good there with the step-back J. Fires the 3. That is good. LeBron's got 15.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Paul kicks to Redick. It's stolen by Morris. Up the floor. And the dunk by James.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Redick, a good look. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 43 seconds left in the third.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
Here's Ariza. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. Yeah, nice body control there, narrowly missing the shot. Would have been a 3-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Pau Gasol is checked in for Los Angeles. Dragic comes in for LeBron. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gasol no good. Clippers trail by 3.
This should be the last possession of the quarter if they play it right.
And if their clock management's good, it will be.
Redick dishes to Paul. And Dudley kicks to Redick. Triple from the wing. Redick's got 8 here in the quarter. Here's Thomas. Fires the 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in Los Angeles. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back.
This Saturday, November 1st, the Los Angeles Lakers go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. You don't want to.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. They've got Trevor Ariza. Jared Sullinger is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Thomas. And it's Dragic in the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Dudley. Barnes passes to Dudley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Kobe is subbed in for Thomas. And then for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Hawes. Griffin comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. There's the dish to Ariza. The 3 from Bryant. There's the bucket. Good. Bryant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Crawford, no one around him. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Plumlee. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Griffin. Outside for Jordan. And that one's good. Griffin.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Lets it go with the 3. Ariza no up.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Paul's shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. Launches a 3. Ariza no up.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Here's Griffin. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Bryant's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets it to go. Kobe's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
The Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th or of 9. And the Clippers call time here.
You know, there's no secret that the Lakers were really terrible last year. There's no other way to say it. Everything that could have gone wrong actually did. Murphy's Law on full display.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
For a historical perspective on the Lakers, guys, last year was their worst season since they moved out to L.A. from Minnesota back in 1960.
And they vowed to get back, however, and I believe them. I mean, this isn't a franchise that has a history of being passive when it comes to improvement.
And that one's good. Barnes
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks. This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin off.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Puts it up from 17. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 8 points for Blake Griffin.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists. It seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Paul goes in, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Paul's been great. He has 17 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. He could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
LeBron passes to Kobe. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 3. Barnes kicks to Paul. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
You've really got to be exactly on the same page to connect on that long alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play.
The pass and the catch, both next to impossible. They pulled it off. That's a big basket there. You can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Paul dishes to Barnes. Jordan with the screen on Dragic. Now Griffin inside. Umley with the steal. Bryant has the open look. Cannot hit. The Clippers go the other way with it. And Crawford gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Crawford's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. The Lakers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. From deep, James. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Well, they're trying to come back here, but you've got to get a better look at the basket to get it done.
Paul goes in. Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Sinks it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
What a game we've seen here for Jamal Crawford. He's got 33 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense. Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and makes it a 2-possession game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
James against Barnes. James, the pass to Bryant. It's good. This game is all even.
Yeah, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Ball against Bryant. Here's Griffin. Oh, off target.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
There's Dragic with the 3. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams in these few minutes of basketball pan out. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Plumlee. LeBron James is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Kobe. And it's Dragic in at the 1. That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. Crawford drives in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to LeBron to take the lead. And he gets the jumper to drop. 12 points for Goran Dragic. The Clippers trail. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. 14 points for Goran Dragic.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Crawford drives in. Here's Jordan, and James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 4. Kobe kicks to Gasol, and he gets it to go.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Crawford with the steal. And it's sent back by Bryant. Dragic with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Dragic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Crawford. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Whoa, that's a big shot right there.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Kevin, the silence is deafening.
Paul against Dragic. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And it's the Clippers scoring again. Lakers since the start of overtime. LeBron shot is off. The Clippers shooting 57% for the field in this overtime. A great number at this time of the game. To the paint. Good.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been...
Dragic. To life.
That was a huge shot, and they're just about dancing in the aisles now.
What an eruption in this building. Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, Clark. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Those are some big-time heroics at the stripe. A little bit of defense, and they can put this one in the win column.
It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. LeBron against Barnes. Shoots from the high post. Can't cash in. Gasol with the steal. It's ball! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Well, that's what we're used to seeing him do. He hasn't had a usual impact offensively. I'll tell you what, he needs more touches.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And another overtime is in store for us. This one has been extremely tight. Great action all game long. We'll see now if fatigue, guys, plays a factor. That's the question. And here is Los Angeles now. Griffin kicks to Jordan. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Guys, we have seen that with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
To the wing on the left. Paul against Dragic. Shot clock at 5, and that one's good. Barnes.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Lakers trail by 5. There's Dragic with the 3. Another miss by Dragic.
They definitely had the advantage inside. Another big grab a moment ago.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, and really a nice pace to their offense.
Paul dishes to Griffin.
High wire flying out there.
That'll drop your jaw.
I know exactly what that was. That was a throwdown.
And how? Stand aside when this man's coming through.
I like it.
That's all you can do. Really, no stopping him when he gets that angle.
LeBron, good. Clippers leading by 4. Paul outside. Crawford drives in. Here's Griffin. Rejected by Gasol. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. On defense, the Lakers. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. The Lakers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And that one's good. James.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
And Los Angeles guys shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smooth. Out of bounds, Clippers balls. The Clippers keep possession.
They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Jordan trying to free himself up, and that is good. 14 points for Blake Griffin.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
From downtown. James, no good. Now the Clippers with it. Leading by 5. Crawford drives in. No good. Gasol with the defensive effort.
They're able to corral one there, but overall they're -10 for the game. Really losing the battle of the board.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today. Just as hot as he was last time out.
Here's Crawford. Yes!
Boy, he's been locked in. Anytime he's gotten an even halfway decent look, he's knocked it down.
And I think they'd be staring at a big deficit if they hadn't gotten the lights-out shooting he's given. He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And here is Paul. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Back to Paul. From the line. The Lakers with the rebound. Ron right side. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The score is knotted at 129. 9 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Jordan. Oh, no good. Again, we are tied up as time runs out. And we'll go to a third overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, we thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number 1 might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. And the Clippers have possession. Paul outside. He feeds it to Barnes. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. And the shot is good. Paul's got 28 points for the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
There's Thomas with the three. And another three for the Lakers.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Into Jordan. It's tipped. Here's Kobe. Plumlee the pass to Bryant to take the lead, and he gets the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Barnes. 12 points and 8 dimes. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
Just making it look effortless as well.
First free. Is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's the Lakers with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Clippers trail by 3. Paul outside. He dishes it to Barnes. And the Clippers miss again. Now here's Plumlee. From deep, James. Crawford with the rebound. Crawford's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Barnes. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Paul Gasol.
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
From deep, LeBron. Good! James has got 40 points.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Clippers trail by 3. Crawford left side. The tray. Here's Griffin. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Feeds to Barnes. A 3-ball. Gets the 3 to fall.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
And Plumlee kicks to Bryant. Kicks it out to James. 9 feet out. Sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up. Clipper shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Crawford, no one around him. And another 3 for the Clippers. The Lakers shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Boy, 1 3-point right on the heels of another. We are tied. This place going wild.
Toe-to-toe, rocking sock in action. Tremendous stuff.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Crawford, no one around him. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Money!
Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. No open three.
Now the pass to Kobe. Back to Thomas. And stolen by Jordan. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses. Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And here's James outside. Taking the win in a close one. An amazing game lasting multiple overtime.
Teams will rest well tonight. I mean, they gave tremendous effort in this one.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Blake, tell us about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was a ton of intensity on the floor.
Yeah, that's something we talked about. You know, we talked about not being complacent, settling for jump shots, talked about getting to the hole and playing stuff on defense, and I thought that's what our guys did tonight.
Thanks for your time, Blake. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Chris Paul.